Hello boys and girls, welcome to the art room. My name is Mrs. Kerball and we are going to have a wonderful year in art. This video is going to tell you all about the art room, so sit back and relax and let's get started.
When you enter the art room, you're going to be Mona Lisa ready. As you can see from this poster on the wall, Mona Lisa ready means our mouth is closed, our eyes are on the teacher, and our hands are still. If you're not sure what this pose looks like, this is Mona Lisa and she is doing our Mona Lisa pose.
If you are Mona Lisa when you enter the room, I look for one person who is doing a fabulous job and they get to sit with our silent unicorn. Our silent unicorn really likes to sit next to people who are quiet, who work very hard, and are trying very hard on their art. Then, if you are the person with the silent unicorn, you get to choose somebody who is doing those things and gift the silent unicorn to them. Then that person gets to pass it along too, and he keeps getting passed to all of our good artists.
If you enter really quietly, we get to start right away making some fabulous artwork. And I'll talk for a little bit, but then I'll choose somebody who stayed really quiet to be my supply helper. The supply helper will listen to what we need to get for the day, and they'll come over to the cubbies and find the symbol or the word that says what I told you to get. So if I said, can you please get markers? You'll come over, get a marker bin, and you will hold it from the bottom. That is because the lids are not clicked on and they might fall off and then everything would fall on the floor.
When the supply bin is at your table, sometimes it's hard to reach. So if you don't want to keep getting up to get new supplies, you can come behind my rainbow cart and get one of these white bins. These white bins are always empty, and all you need to do is get what you need, put it in your white bin, and then have it next to your seat while you work. When it's cleanup time, you just take the white bin and dump your supplies back in. And then I will choose somebody to take the bin back over to the cubby. Then, while the supply person is putting back the bin, you put the white bin back. At your table, you will notice that between two seats is a white pencil holder. In this pencil holder, there should always be 2 pencils and 2 erasers. If you are missing anything, you will come over to the rainbow cart and get an eraser or get a pencil. And if your pencil was broken, you're going to put it in the pencil hospital so that I can sharpen it. Also on this cart is the tissues and the hand sanitizer. If you ever need a tissue, you don't need to ask, just go ahead and get one, and then make sure you throw it in your trash can. Each table has their own trash can, so you don't even have to walk around the room. This is our marker graveyard. This is where any markers who no longer work go. All you have to do is put the markers down in there and don't mess with any of the ones that are already in there. If you need to go to the bathroom, you need to ask first. Then, when I say yes, you'll come over to this board and you will sign out. You're going to write your name under where it says name, and you need to write the time that you leave. To know the time, there is a clock right here. Then you'll go out into the hallway, and the bathrooms are located, boys right here past the rocket ship, and girls are all the way down there. Then, when you re-enter the room, you'll do it as quietly as you can. You will look at the clock and write the time you came back in under time in. If you ever hear this sound, you will stop what you're doing, get Mona Lisa ready, and find the teacher, that's me, with your eyes.
When the bell rings and it's time to clean up, you need to freeze and listen to all the cleanup instructions. Then, once you've done the cleanup instructions, you'll get Mona Lisa ready and wait for me to call your table to line up. When you line up, you will be lining up on the unicorn tape. You're going to put your 2 feet side by side and make sure you're not touching the person in front of you.
The last thing we are going to talk about is the paint palettes. Each grade level has their own paint palette color, and each class has their own paint palette. You are trying to fill up these spots with all the colors of the rainbow. Once your whole paint palette is filled, you get a special surprise in the art room. So, how do we earn paint palettes, you may be wondering? Well, if you are very, very good, you will get a paint spot for the day. If you did not have a good class, we will not get a paint spot.
I hope you enjoyed learning about the art room, and I can't wait to make some fabulous art with you this year. Bye!